We're not just doing regular high def. We are doing full high def.
4K, all right, baby.
All right, I think we're good. So we've got, I'm looking to see before we get started here, we got Wade Wilson. W. Wilson, I'm assuming that's Wade Wilson's in the chat. Kelsey Collins, 19. Who else? We got two people.
Caitlin the Seal. Caitlin the Seal's here.
Oh, okay, yeah, Caitlin the Seal. Caitlin, when did she become a Seal? Brady, she was never a Seal, was she?
No, she was never a Seal.
All right, Dina Knightley's in the chat. What's up, Dina?
Woo! Hey.
Nick Chubb is better than you, Nick Chubb.
Oh, be careful about that guy. He's a problem.
Uh-oh. We're going to have to moderate him.
Yeah.
We are going to have to moderate him. All right, we're picking up people in the chat. Oh, Stupercell in the house. He's got 6 eyes. That's what that means. Rachel from Virginia. Some guy named Tornado Hunter. What wasn't he that didn't he have a show like 20 years ago on TV about like hunting tornadoes or something?
It was like
Hey,
years ago.
Clucker Pucker's here too.
Oh, Clucker Pucker, my favorite.
And
I love
Fuzzy.
that.
My
Fuzzy's
favorite.
here? Oh, Fuzzy.
Yeah, Fuzzy's here.
All right, let's get this ball of wax going, folks.
The Stormfront Freaks is now available on the Weather Store. Come shop our catalog of shirts, hats, and hoodies, all with our Stormfront Freaks logo and Outbreak logo. Plus, you'll find all your other favorite weather geek and storm chasing gear, footwear, and accessories. Visit the Weather Store at thewxstore.com, the exclusive supplier of the Stormfront Freaks.
Welcome to WeatherFront, featuring real-time radar data and satellite imagery. Dynamic model viewing on a mobile device. Detailed base maps with road names for real-time navigation. On-demand point soundings for mesoanalysis and forecasting. View soundings in portrait mode or landscape. WeatherFront has a full suite of weather models and model variables for severe weather, snowfall, fire weather, and aurora chasing. Also at your fingertips are Storm Prediction Center convective outlooks and mesoscale discussions. Interactive display of NWS watches, warnings, and advisories. Welcome to a new era of weather monitoring on a mobile device. WeatherFront, the official weather app of the Stormfront Freaks. The following program is a production of the Stormfront Freaks Network.
This is the Freaks Top 5, brought to you by WeatherFront.
The following program is a...
We got that looped. All right, it's looped. That's all right. Welcome, everybody, to Freaks Top 5. This is number 2 of our series. I still don't know what it's a series of. What'd you say about your number 2?
I said number 2. Number 2.
All right. So just to kind of give everybody a heads up what this is, and I don't even know exactly what it is yet, but number 1, it's a way to get all of the gang back together, the band back together. Once a month, once every so often, however we decide to do this. But number 2, it's a way for all of us and all the years of deep storm chasing and storm spotting and weather stuff and decade of podcasting together. It's a way to share with you our top 5 favorite somethings, right? And so I'm going to take the I'm going to take that off my head there. There we go. And so it's to share this, and the idea behind this is really tonight. What these are, we're just going to record. Now, those of you that are joining us live in the chat, welcome. Thanks for joining us. You just kind of get to ride along, hang out with us as we kind of go through whatever our top 5 of that night happens to be. But the idea is we cut these up, and we'll make like little short videos, like they're about this big. Okay, maybe this big, it depends. but make little short videos out of these that we can post throughout the year and just kind of keep reminding people that we're here, that we exist as a group and team and all that good stuff. As you know, Brady Stormcat 5's been keeping the hope alive at the Cat 5 Command Center. He's been, guys. You should have been. Dina was there, and you should have been at the Storm Chaser Summit.
It was fun. It was fun.
Brady made an impact. I'll say that he made an impact.
And
Did he fall out of anybody's?
he fell on his face.
He didn't. I don't hear your mic.
it was
Yeah,
impact.
check your mic, Griggles.
Check my
Tap
mic.
tap it. No, you're using your headphones or something.
Okay.
Check your mic. But no, he did not fall out of anything that I'm aware of.
I hope.
I wasn't with him the whole
Hopefully.
time, so I don't know for sure. But he made a quite a splash.
Check 1, 2. Is it working now?
Sounds like it. Tap it.
The injury bug though did the curse. The curse
No.
continued.
Are you
though.
using your-
That's the unfortunate thing.
Is that your headphones? But anyway, so tonight, this is what's going to be fun. So tonight we're doing our top 5 storm chasing essentials. So these are the top 5 storm chasing or storm spotting essentials that we feel we need to have. Like if we only can bring 5 things, these are the things we're going to bring and to share those with you, because maybe that might help you to know if you're running out the door storm chasing and you can only grab a few things, what are those things going to be? And those of you in the chat, feel free to jump in as we start going through our list. If you agree or disagree, certainly let us know. If there's something that you feel we missed, let us know. This is kind of where you get to engage with us a little bit as well as we go through this. So this will be the goal. I'm going to bring Greg back in.
Check 1, 2.
There you go. Sound better.
You sound so great, Greg.
You're still quiet, though. You're still quiet.
Greg, is it your first time doing a podcast or a show?
Is it not working still?
It's the OSB.
The SOB, the OBS.
What the
Tap it hard. Tap it
OBS.
hard.
That's it. Yeah.
Nope.
Oh yeah, you gotta go like this. Just tap it, like punch it. Give a couple good punches.
Hold on.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
there you
God.
go. Oh yeah, now we're cooking.
Love it.
Is it doing better now? No.
Well,
Wow.
we're not that drunk yet. I don't know.
Oh,
You
that's
might be.
right.
No.
All right, so tonight it's our top 5 storm chasing essentials, and we're gonna at the end throw in a wild card as well. So we'll throw in a little wild card there at the end. But again, join us. Those of you in the chat, join us. Let us know what you're thinking. We'll try and keep an eye on what you guys are throwing in there as well. So I'm gonna line this up. We're gonna try and create some banners here. Should we do this? Go to this now.
Oh yeah.
We'll do that, and then we'll put the person in the show. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in this order. We're going to just go down the list here. MJ, Brady, Maz, Dina, Griggles, me, and then I'll throw Serena and Jen's in there as well. So Serena and Jen, they are probably not going to be able to join us tonight. But they did send us their top 5, so we're still going to share that with you. All right, you guys ready to roll?
I'm ready.
Let's do this. So top 5 storm chasing essentials. We're going to start with number 5. We're going to start with MJ, and MJ's focus is really cool because his focus is going to be on storm spotting. So MJ,
Correct.
what do you got?
So my number 5 that I don't ever leave without is my Skywarn magnet sign for my vehicle.
Ooh.
And yes, and I will tell you why. When you're storm spotting for it's for the National Weather Service out here in rural Minnesota where I'm at, we don't get a ton of storm chasers, and sometimes people live out in the rural part of Minnesota for a reason. So if a car pulls up and stops in front of their house for no apparent reason, sometimes they call the authorities, and I actually have had that happen many times. Before I went and got a magnet sign that I stick on the side of the car that has the Skywarn emblem and says Skywarn, and I don't have any problems anymore. So there you go.
You know, that's interesting because when we put the Stormfront Freaks magnet on the side of our car, that's when people call the authorities.
Exactly, yes.
So it's kind of the opposite.
Different
It just
situation, yeah.
kind of works.
That lady, is she still going after? Oh no, she's still
That lady.
going after it. That's a problem.
She still is.
That's a problem.
All right, so there we go. So got to get that Sky Worn magnet. I'm trying to save and do all this stuff at the same time. So next we're going to pull up Brady. Brady, now here's the challenge, Brady. You gave me 6 and a wild. You just gave me 7 things, actually.
6, I gave you 6 or 7, right?
Yep. So I just had to kind of guess. So this is what I had. I put for number 5.
Oh yeah. Those are essential.
So what's your
right
number
there.
5? So explain to people what your number 5 is.
So number 5, guys, closed-toed shoes. So the past 3 years, I have had sandals that I take out with me, and all 3 years that I've come back with some sort of foot infection. So because when you're out chasing, you're in dirt, you're in side roads, you're in a lot of times like manure fields, and sandals aren't the smartest thing. But I'll probably bring my sandals again, the closed-toed shoes.
I hate it when I wear my open toe heels and pumps. Like it just doesn't work.
Especially when you're storm chasing, It's
I
just,
know.
Wouldn't recommend it.
My little strappy heels, it just doesn't work. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
All right, Maz, you are up. What do you got for number 5?
Number 5, you say. Okay. So this is, my thing is extra water because all the snacks are way too salty that you bring on a road trip. I'm just saying. And that's true. Nobody ever brings sweet. It's always salty. So you're going to be like partway through.
Yeah, you do.
Extra water.
Can I just jump in here though, Maz? As a guy who's 55 and
whoa, it's like you're 30.
Has like a prostate issue. When you're drinking a lot of water storm chasing, that actually forces you to do a lot of stopping and urinating, and
number 1
that can kill the vibe. That can kill the vibe of the chase. So I don't know. I can't support your extra water theory.
Like, Greg, we've only gone 5 miles, man. Come on.
No, he just says the girls have to stop. Yeah. He said the girls have to use the bathroom, and we're fine.
That's
we know
true.
that's right, Greg.
That's true. All right. Let's go with Dina. Dina, what do you have for your number 5?
My number 5 is a portable phone charger with cables, and I even have mine here.
Wow.
This has saved me a couple times because you're using your phone so much that I've actually had a cord out of this, put this in my pocket, and kept my phone going while I was doing like live Instagram and all that kind of stuff. You need one of these. Amazon. It's not even that expensive.
How much was it?
Gotta have it. I want to say 20, maybe $25.
Wow.
Because I know I bought my kids ones, but this thing
nothing.
Could charge. Yeah, it could charge like 4 different things at the same time. So, and it doesn't wear out. Like you can use it all day.
Now, Dina, if you're charging 4 things at the same time, how long is that going to last?
It still lasts a long time. This big one, it's just a tiny bit bigger than like my phone. Like you can kind of see it. It's
Wow.
But I've stuck it in my pocket with a cord charging my phone, and it kept my phone going. Because like sometimes I don't know about what phones you guys have, but mine, as the older they get, the batteries die too fast. So you got to have it.
That's true. Yep. That's true. All right. Let's do with Greggles. Greggles, what do you got for your top number 5? Number 5.
Towels and paper towels. Being a photographer, you're obviously storm chasing. You're shooting in the rain a lot of times, and just having either some microfiber towels or even just like regular like bathroom towels, just to dry the gear. Like you get in the car, everything's soaking wet. You open the door, everything gets wet, and just being able to dry stuff off really quickly is yes, exactly. Exactly.
Now I gotta go. We gotta stop. The girls got to go to the bathroom. We're gonna pull over.
Well, you know what? And with the camera, everyone thinks I'm crazy for this, but I just sometimes have a roll of paper towels, and when the camera gets wet, I just give the lens a quick wipe. I mean, you don't have to like rub it real hard, but just being able to dry the camera off.
What are you rubbing really hard? Jeez, not too hard. Take it easy. Okay. I guess you're done. Okay. All right. All right. Mine. So my top 5 that I picked was a dash cam with a rear cam. So I'm not one to want to fiddle with cameras when I'm storm chasing. I just want them to kind of take care of themselves and record stuff. So I do like my dash cam. If you get a nice, 4K dash cam. But I've discovered that having a rear camera is very important because since I got the one with a rear camera maybe 2 years ago, I've caught 2 little bird fart tornadoes, but I've caught 2 tornadoes from my rear cam that when I was trying to chase and get ahead of the storm, that I caught in my rear cam that I never would have seen, never would have caught, never have any footage of if I didn't have that rear camera. Because here in Ohio, a lot of tornadoes are part of like 55 mile an hour, squall lines that are moving fast as all get go. And so you got to stay ahead, constantly stay ahead, and hope you don't get stuck behind it. And so sometimes you might miss stuff. So dash cam with the rear cam.
Good thing.
I got to remember Dan, he's like, drive faster. There's one behind us.
Yep. I do remember that.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'm going to share. So number 5 for Serena, she says you got to get yourself a good radar app. That was her number 5, which I agree. And I think a lot of us probably have that somewhere in our top 5 that we would have. And then Jen said her number 5 to bring on a storm chase is a positive, fun attitude.
How Jen?
That's so Jen, yeah.
Very much. And what's so great is you're not going to forget it, right? That's one thing you can't walk out the door and forget. You can always bring your fun, positive attitude. So I think
Jen.
that was very yeah. And then someone like me who forgot to bring it. It's like, God, just come on, let's go, whatever. But all right, MJ, we're jumping back to you for your number 4.
Here we are. First aid kit. Luck favors the prepared, right? So, got to have that.
Yep.
That's it.
And maybe skills to use the stuff in it too.
That doesn't hurt either.
I think that's very important.
On it.
Yeah, like you could that could be very simple, with some Band-Aids and scissors and gauze and some wraps and stuff like that, or it could be something that's very legit with tourniquet and stop the bleed stuff in case you're chasing. But know that, like Greg said, know how to use it.
Yes, exactly.
Take the classes if you're going to have that, and definitely know how to use it. So very good. All right, Tiki Brady. What do you got for your number 4?
Yeah, I think number 4 is probably going to be a windbreaker.
Nope.
Just like we have. Oh,
that wasn't number 4.
Nutter Butters.
No.
Number 4
right.
is Nutter Butters. Guys, Nutter Butters are essential. When you're on the beach like I am right now, or when you're out chasing, you got to have a snack. And my go-to is absolutely Nutter Butters. I always got at least a can of them in the car with me. It just, you got to have some fuel, some sort of snack to keep you going when the NATO is on the ground.
It's sweet and salty. Yeah.
They sell those in a can.
Exactly.
I was hoping Brady had all snacks as his top 5.
You'll find those in a lot of convenience stores. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Phil, that's normally when you're yelling at me to hurry up. Normally, I'm looking for.
Awesome.
No, it's because you haven't gone to the bathroom yet.
Well, it's both. Greg and I's prostate's about the same size, I think. So.
Oh God.
Can I share a really horrible story with you, Brady?
Go.
No Nutter Butters in Canada.
What?
Really?
What?
Serious? You can't get them there?
It's
illegal?
a thing. They're not here. Yeah. No, it's not illegal, Maz. It's just we just don't have them. We just don't have them.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought
That's
it was
sad.
a problem. Put in our food.
How do you storm chase in Canada, Greg?
I don't anymore because of that.
It ain't happening. All right, Maz, what do you got? What do you got for number 4?
Okay, MJ and I, we're like simpatico going on here. First aid kit as well, but my reason was in case anybody forgets their helmet or they fall off a mobile Doppler, because you're going to need
Oh,
right.
That would bite.
for both of those.
Hint,
So,
hint.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, not only storm chasing, but take it everywhere you go if that tends to happen to you on a regular basis. Right. Whoa. What was that? What happened? You okay, Greg?
I just sneezed.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I go, there goes Brady again. Where'd he
I didn't know
go?
if he vomited or what the issue was there. But all right, Dina, what do you got for number 4?
All mine are about power. Love it. But my 4th one is a charging tower. The kind that you have, like mine's got all kinds of stuff plugged in. But when you go to the hotels and stuff, you've got to plug in a ton of things. And when you're in the hotel room, you might have 1 or 2 by your light and maybe 1 at a desk. But you're going to have like an iPhone, maybe an iPad, a tablet, my Apple Watch. I plug that in. I plug in my charger to plug, like you need one of those with USB and USB-C ports that you can plug all your crap in and charge it overnight. Even like some of my camera stuff, you got to have it. It's not very big either. Mine's about this big on my desk over there. And it fits because, we're saving space. So you got to have that charging tower.
Can I tell you how on point you are right now with that?
Yeah.
We should start a PSA right now going out to every hotel in the world. If I need to move furniture to plug something in, that's a bad hotel. You're getting 1 star if I have to move furniture to plug stuff in. It's 26. Every hotel should have that charging tower. You're right. Bring it along with you.
Yep.
Bring it with you.
What year is it again?
2026.
Wow.
Wow.
But I'll tell you what, sometimes the hotels you stay at, Greg, are not necessarily up to code when you're storm chasing. So
That's why
sometimes you get what you pay for.
That's why you have to have a guy that can find a good hotel like
that
me.
doesn't have bed bugs.
Oh, don't start with me. No, it's chalk.
All right, Greg, what do you got for number 4?
Tripod. So listen, for all of you aspiring photographers out there, and I know a lot of people come into storm chasing not from the photography side. They come in as, they're interested in weather or they're meteorologists, and the photography is the sideline, and they're trying to learn the photography. Nothing at all will impact and improve your photos more than using a tripod. Just simply don't see enough photographers using a tripod when we're chasing. But if you want great lightning shots, if you want...
Whoop, that was me.
The camera.
Sorry,
hand holding the camera is not going to do it. So definitely have a tripod. It's the best way to take your photos from here to the next level.
What did he say? Because if you really want to have great,
I accidentally muted you. I was trying to turn up your mic a little bit, and I accidentally hit mute. But, I think we got the gist.
Greg was just bleeping. He just cussed so many times.
Yeah, I was swearing. That's what.
A bunch of MFers came out of that.
Freaking 26.
Yeah. Anyway, have a tripod. It's going to take here to here. That's it. That's the short version.
Very good.
Greg, let me ask you one thing. Is there one that will do your phone and your camera? Like, I was actually thinking about buying one this year.
No, you guys keep going. I'll find the thing and I'll show you exactly what it is, Dean. I have one right here.
Thank you. Yeah.
You can get what I've got is you can get an adapter that can hold your phone and screw into the camera bolt on the. There's you got it.
There's my camera bolt at the bottom.
So
So this goes onto the top of the camera, Dina, and then you can put your phone in here, and it kind of resizes.
That's all. So that goes on your tripod.
Yeah, so it goes on top of your camera. Actually.
So that one would go on your camera where your flash boot.
Yeah.
Your boot.
Flash boot. Yeah.
Your flash boot. But you can also get one that looks like that, but it's got the open end at the bottom, the female end of the bolt. And you can just screw the bolt
on the tripod leg
and put it directly on the tripod. Yep.
Right.
Do that as well. Cool.
All
right. My number 4 is a GoPro camera. And primarily, I really have learned I don't use my GoPro camera much for anymore now, except time-lapse videos. So what I do is when we get to wherever we're going to station ourselves to watch the storm for a little bit. One of the first things I do is I set up a small little tripod. I put the GoPro on it, and I set it to take time lapse. I do that. That's one of the first things I do when I get out of my car so it can get started, because obviously the longer it records, the better that footage is going to be. So that is primarily now what I use my GoPro camera for storm chasing. Is it's my immediate setup to see if I can get a good time lapse shot out of it. So that's
Cool.
That's me. That's that.
Cool.
All right. Serena said very similar to what Brady was talking about. Serena's number 4 is get some good boots or shoes.
Yeah, definitely.
Because of what you might be stepping in. I mean, you could step in a snake hole. You got a snake hole.
Oh, what if you step into a snake hole with a cow pie in there too? So you just get double whammy. You get the snake and the cow pie just all up in there.
Get that all
I don't
up
know
in
what
there.
Tie the laces to the car.
That's why your feet are the way they are, Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then
about Brady's
Jen
feet.
said, get yourself a good handheld anemometer. I
that's
used to
cool,
have one
yeah.
of those. I used to have a handheld anemometer. I actually got rid of it. I sold it because I'd never used it. It's like, yeah, it's windy.
I could tell by my hair.
Was that the one we dropped on the road?
It was that one, but I ended up
Yeah.
just selling it.
Did you disclose that it had been dropped on the road before?
I don't know if I disclosed that or not. That might have been why it was sold, to be honest with you. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. It's famous on
That might have been like this is the this is it. This was the
Warm
Kestrel
pie.
that Brady left on my dash and went flying off the front end of the hood
Yeah.
when we took off. But all right,
that's
let's hit number 3s. MJ, what do you got at number 3?
So number 3 for storm spotting, again, this is my take on it, is a scanner, because again, up in our area, a lot of the first responders are also spotting, and they're not communicating with us by ham radio or by email or any other chat or any other means. So if you have the scanner, we can hear what they're seeing, and try to coordinate things that way. And it also doubles as a weather radio. You typically usually too.
So what kind of a scanner do you have? What do you use? And is it in your vehicle or is it just in your home?
No, it's a handheld. It's a handheld digital, because everything's digital now. It's a handheld digital scanner.
Okay.
I've never used one. MJ.
Is it
Can
part
you
of your
get,
hand?
Can you like pick up police band? Is that what's going
Yeah.
on? Or
Yep, police,
really?
fire, first responders. Yeah, yep. In Minnesota, it's called the Armor system. They're all connected to each other, and there's a bunch of frequencies that some of them are starting to encrypt now, just because of personally identifiable information. But out in our area, that's not the case yet. So,
MJ, how many radios do you have in your car? Because you got the ham and everything, right?
I do, yeah, two or three, yeah.
Two or
wow.
three on a
Yeah.
regular day. Not
Got
even
a few
chase
radios.
day.
No, on a spotting day. Yeah,
Okay, all right,
yeah. I don't have them in there all the time. No.
okay.
All right, Brady, what should I tell you what you had at number 3?
Probably, yeah.
Now it's time for your windbreaker.
Fantastic. We've got the windbreaker here, guys, and the Stormfront Freaks actually have their own custom windbreaker at the weather store. But I learned this the hard way, and I think the only reason why I had a windbreaker, Phil, is because you gave us the green jacket the one year, and then the year before you gave us the white one. And listen, I run hot. Like, I get hot when I sleep. I get hot a lot of times. But when you're chasing, even though it could be like 70 out, you still get a lot of wind, right? From the inflow and from the outflow.
Yeah.
And so it can get a little brisk out there. You might not think you need it if it's 80. Bring a windbreaker.
Turn the fire down, man. That's why you're hot.
Yeah, it's a little warm. It's a little warm here. But
Yeah.
you got to have a good windbreaker. Everywhere you go, you have a hoodie, windbreaker. I like the windbreaker because it's waterproof when you're getting just blasted with rain. So.
Yeah.
Very good. Hey, thanks to Aiden Montgomery for the
yeah.
super chat.
Aw.
Appreciate it.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks,
He's on
Aiden.
my hockey
Thank
team.
you.
Is he really? You're playing
Yeah.
tonight, right?
Yeah.
You going for the gold?
You could say that. You could say that. Yeah. It's basically the same stakes as the USA game, but you know.
Oh, wow.
I see.
Okay. Pretty intense. Pretty intense. All right, Maz, what did you have for number 3?
So Dean and I were channeling each other on this one too. Simpatico, right? And that was the phone charger, car charger, extra batteries, especially if your phone is your camera, which
Yes.
that's me. So you got and make sure the connections work and they're not kinked and you're like, oh crap, it doesn't charge anymore, So make sure they're good. Test them.
You got to test them. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that one. Definitely. All right. So more chargers. That's a popular one. Let's go next with Dina. Load you up. What's
All
your number
right.
3?
So this one, Serena told me about this a couple years ago. It's a little SD card reader, and it's got 2 ends. It's got the USB-C and the USB, and then you take your SD card and you put it in there, and you can plug it into a laptop or a tablet. And it's nice because my tablet is one thing, my laptop is another, and you can get your pictures off your phone or whatever you've got. And this thing was like I want to say like $10 on Amazon. Best thing I ever bought because I wanted to put it on my tablet, and I'm like, I can't, what am I going to do? This is the best thing ever. No.
Wow. I could have used that, Dina. I don't know where to put. I always take the card out, and I never know where to put the SD card. Like I'm looking all over the computer. You never can find it. That's it.
all it is, and it's got its little key ring. But I mean, I keep it. I had to get up because it was in my phone bag. But yep.
Wow.
That's all you need.
Actually really cool.
Cool. All right. Greggles, you're up. What's your number 3?
I'm going with the footwear again, but I'm going to take it up a notch. And I noticed there was a couple people in the chat were talking about like steel toe and stuff like that. I know it's hot during storm season and it's maybe sometimes uncomfortable wearing the boots, but when you get into a situation where you're in, we haven't had it as the freaks when we've been chasing, but if you end up in a situation where you have to go into a place that has been hit and there's debris on the ground, if you're not having the right footwear, you're going to become part of the problem. And I just think having the right footwear, when even if you're not in a damage zone, you can hop out of the truck, you can run up the side of the hill to get the right shot, and you don't have to worry about where you're stepping. And it takes one little small thing to make your whole day awful, and having high ankle boots will prevent that from happening.
But let them air out, because otherwise you're gonna get Brady foot.
Brady
Trench foot.
Brady foot. Yeah, that's awesome.
Foot. I love it.
That's a problem.
All right. What do I got? My number 3 is my iPhone camera. So that is my camera. I think I've mentioned to many of you before, I tried the DSLR thing. I took Greg's Camera Easy classes, which were easy and helped me figure it out a little bit, because I just don't have the patience. I do, like when I get out of the car, I do not want to fiddle with my camera. I'm not smart. I don't use it enough.
Correct.
Like Greg teaches. That's my issue. I just don't use it enough to know when I get out to understand what settings I have to put everything at, and I'm ready to go. I got to fiddle around, and I think it was this and that, and then it just took too long, and so I've gone to my iPhone camera, and folks, phone cameras have gotten so good over the years. You can get some unbelievable shots. You can get raw shots on your cameras nowadays, so you can do lots of editing after the fact if you want to do that, which I don't do. I just want to take some photos, maybe some video here and there. But that's it. That's all I really need a camera for, because again, I've talked about, I got my dash cam and my rear cam going. I've already set up my time-lapse GoPro. So now I can just kind of hang out and take camera. The other cool thing is you can get lightning triggers for your camera as well. You can get lightning trigger apps for your camera that you can set your camera up on a tripod like Greg and Dina was talking about, and set it to actually go off when there's lightning flashes. So it's it was so much easier, and it is so much easier I always have to have my phone camera.
Hey,
You know what, Phil? The one thing too about the
No, go ahead, Dina.
the one thing about the phone is, like, you know how like sometimes you keep your old iPhones and stuff. I keep my old iPhone because I put it on a mount on the windshield, and I can use that as a streaming camera when we stream and still have my regular phone, because it doesn't need service. It just needs to go through, like, get the Wi-Fi off my hotspot. So that works really good too.
Yep, I agree.
Hey, Phil, when you were talking about the lightning trigger, is it an app, a lightning trigger app, or is it an actual attachment to the phone?
It's an app.
Oh, it's an app. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Excuse me. I think there's a couple of them now that you can get. Now again, there's some settings to that I've kind of played around with a little bit to get it better. So some, it's not as simple as start an app, boom, set it up, and it's ready to go. There's still some settings on that lightning trigger app that you have to do, but it's certainly not like a DSLR camera. Now, I don't get DSLR Greg Johnson shots either. So let's understand that, right? That you're going to get what you use, and again, they can be very good off of an iPhone.
Yeah, if it looks great, it looks great. I mean,
but yeah, I'm not. See, here's the other thing: is I don't edit. I don't take the time to edit my shots afterwards. I don't have time. I don't have time to do that, and that's not what storm chasing is for me. Storm chasing is I'm in the moment. Like, it's the moment that does it for me.
Yeah.
And if I can have some photos and videos that I got from being in the moment, cool. And that's cool. But I've learned that I don't have the patience to come up with the kind of beautiful video and photos that people like Greg and others do, because I'm not going to spend the time that they spend on it and get those results. But that's not what does it for me. So be it. All right. Next was Serena. Her number 3 was camera. Any camera. She's got to make sure you bring a camera, right? And even if it's your phone, you get footage of what you're doing and what you're seeing. And Jen was also chargers. Make sure you have plenty of chargers, because you use lots of electronics. So, all right, we're going back to MJ. MJ, what do you got for number 2?
Yes, we are. Maz was making fun of the radios, so my number 2
radio.
is my ham radio, because we still do use that to communicate. And I have a handheld ham radio for that purpose, as well as the scanner. Yeah, we still use that to communicate. We actually, in our area, can communicate with the National Weather Service that way as well. And we can communicate, obviously, among the spotters that are in our group, as well as a couple adjacent groups in adjacent counties and areas. So it is handy to have. We do we have spotters out there who aren't ham radio operators, and they will communicate via text and via other means or phone or social media, etc. So we have that as well. But
MJ, what's the furthest you've communicated with somebody via ham?
Wow, great question.
Honestly, I really work on local bands only for the most part. So for me, it's really, I need to have a repeater, use a repeater to get very far, and then I can get across the state. But that's about the extent of it. I don't do the long DX, they call it. I don't use the high bands. My ham radio really is for the purpose of storm spotting. So,
MJ, what if you and I get a radio where it's just like you and I, and we can just like talk to each other, but it's just like a you and I private line? Do you think that would work?
No.
Hand holding.
Phil, Phil, if you pull up Kelsey Collins asked a question here in the chat, and I think it's a really good one for MJ to hit right now. And she basically wanted to know, what the hell is ham? And think about it, MJ. Like, we're living at a time where that's not a given for a lot of people.
No. No, it's ham is what's it's actually amateur radio is the official, and I'm not even 100% sure how ham became if it's an acronym for something or what, but it's amateur radio, and it's a set of frequencies that have been set aside by the FCC for communication. You have to be licensed. You have to be licensed to use the bandwidth or to use the frequencies that are available. And there's kind of different levels. At the different levels, you get access to other bands, they call it, or other frequencies that you can use. So it's amateur radio. If you remember CB radios, and that's probably a lot of people don't know what that is either, because that dates me too. But that was citizens band radio, and it was kind of similar, but it was unlicensed. It was unlicensed frequency, and amateur radio is licensed frequency. So.
Isn't ham also the other white meat?
Yeah, it is, and it's tasty too. Tasty pig.
It is.
Okay, but for Kelsey's benefit too, the thing that's wild about ham, and just correct me if I'm wrong on this, MJ, but if you're really into your ham radio, into your amateur radio, and you've got the right equipment at your house, you can connect with somebody on the other side of the planet. Right, through repeaters and all these kinds of things.
Yes, you can if you have the right. Yeah, if you have the right equipment, the right antennas, and things like that, and you can actually. You talk about the other side of the world. You can also talk to the International Space Station.
So
that.
Whoa!
Yes,
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So for you have to take a class to be a ham radio operator, correct?
You have to pass a test and get a license. Yeah. So typically you take a class, right? Or you study, you study books.
And in your experience, MJ, who is the youngest person that you know that has their ham license?
Oh no.
Actually,
is there anybody who's taking it up now as a hobby?
Oh, there are. I know people in their 20s that have ham radio licenses. Yeah,
really?
For sure. And there's high school kids too. I don't know any myself, but pardon?
I think Catherine does. Catherine Prosiv. She's been on the show a couple times.
Yeah, I
Really?
think you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
It's you see it a lot. I know a lot of emergency management people. A lot of them have ham radio licenses, no matter how old they are.
Yep.
They use that quite a bit too. But
I did look it up for Kelsey's sake too. Ham doesn't actually stand. It's not an acronym. It doesn't stand for anything. It's just a slang term for amateur radio operators. So.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, thanks to Carol. Here's some for the dinner fund. Thanks, y'all. So Carol, thanks for the super chat. And then W. Wilson. I call you Wade Wilson. I don't know if your first name's Wade, but I knew a Minnesota Vikings quarterback named Wade Wilson. And but anyway, W. Wilson, happy Thursday and your dinner fund. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming on.
Thank
and
you.
then also Sarah Formerlies. What were you formerly? What are you formerly of? Who?
She was formerly not chalked. She's now chalked.
She's dinner fun. So thank you all of you for that. We appreciate it. As we march along here with our top five, who do we got up next? It looks like Brady. This is what I had for your number 2.
Yes, and I just looked up ham. It's called hairy antelope meat. So that's officially ham. And it is important that you always have a hail helmet for when you're in situations like this. When hail is falling from the sky, when the Dow is near, both of those things. That's why you have a hail helmet. And this was made by Phil. This is one of my favorite things on the planet. So thank you, Phil.
Well,
Looks
you need
good
it
on
when
you.
you're getting hit on the head with a bat.
Yes, that is also another
a
good use
wiffle ball
case.
bat.
It's three-pronged. There's 3 potential use cases and so many more.
That's a good test. Is bat getting nailed with a bat?
The bat test.
Yeah.
The bat test. All right.
Yeah.
So the hail helmet is a must for Brady. All right, Maz, I am bringing you in next. And what's your number 2?
First, I got to say, Brady, nice graphics, man.
I know.
That was killer, wasn't
You've
it?
about done
He's doing that on the fly.
I can't wait to see what the next one is. I'm like, let's get through these to get to Brady. All right. Mine is the Kestrel weather device, but it's with a key caddy. For those of you who remember what a key caddy is, it hooks to your pocket, has a chain that comes like on a spring.
Neat.
And so you connect the Kestrel to that. So there's no way you can leave it on the hood of a car or anything like that.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's legit. Should have thought of that one a few years ago.
Nice.
Could have come in handy, I think.
Yeah, it would have been a good one. I
That would've
think
been
the Kestrel should have some sort of like, it's like a chain where you can like tie it to your arm or something, or so that way you don't forget it anywhere. Because it's so small, and it's just so when you're in a storm situation, it's so easy to leave it somewhere. Anyone could have done it.
You don't know what a key caddy is, do you, Brady?
No, I don't.
You basically just described it. So
Fantastic.
All right,
Google it.
Dina, you are up. What is your number 2?
So I had this like USB car charger thing, and mainly I'm talking about power all the time. Mainly, especially too, when you have more than one person in the car, they're all charging their stuff. So if you plug in something, and then you have multiple ports, whether it's USB or USB-C, everybody can plug in. Sometimes there's not one in the back, so you might have one USB or USB-C port in the front, and that's it. So you need either one that you can plug in a bunch of things, or they also make the ones that go in the lighter, where you have like up to, I think, 4 ports that you can plug all your crap in. You got to plug stuff in. You got to keep charged. So I have a couple of these different ones, and I bring with me. Yeah.
Do new cars, do they still have those the lighter ports? Do new cars even come with those anymore?
I want to say the one that I just had in Denver when we went to the Chaser.
They come with
it was
ports.
a brand new car.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They
come
had
with the port.
one.
Now that
They
I
had
think of
one
it.
USB. They only had one USB port, and then they had, I think, a lighter. I want to say there was a lighter port. They don't give you the lighter thing that you
Right.
put
That's
in.
that's
They
what
just
they
give you the
don't
port.
that's what they don't supply anymore. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
right.
But like my phone, I brought the cable out with a USB, and it was a different cable. I was like, oh, geez, you got to have different cables. So bring it with you.
So Dina, I got to ask you, because I asked MJ how many ham radios he has. How many freaking chargers do you have?
I have a ton. In fact, I have and I bring sometimes every year I upgrade, because I want something smaller and more compact to fit in my bag. Because we don't check our bags when we fly, to meet everybody. So I got to be as small as I can. But I mean, I feel like my phone always dies, so I need a charger. I've got to charge my phone, my laptop, everything, my tablet. I don't like to run out of power.
Clearly.
I like power.
Okay, Greggles, what is your number 2?
Pillow.
Aww, little pillow.
Listen, if we're being completely honest, most of storm chasing is really, really boring. And you're driving long distances. I just want to sometimes have a pillow and just put it against the window and fall asleep.
While you're driving?
While you're driving.
Not me driving, not with me driving, but having a pillow's just a little bit of comfort. Also, some of the hotels Phil's put us in while we've been chasing, I want my own pillow. Thanks.
Greg, what kind of
I don't pick
firmness?
them. I don't pick them. That's Brady's picking those.
Yeah, that is my department. But what is it? Firm? Are you more of a soft kind of guy? Where are you on the pillow spectrum?
I'm a soft guy. I do not want a firm pillow. I want a nice, thick, soft pillow. None of them thin. Some people have really thin pillows. That's just weird. You need a big, thick one.
Huh.
I agree 100%. All right, my number 2 is a phone dash mount. And that's primarily because I do a lot of solo chasing. So I need to have something that I've got a dash mount that clips right above my steering wheel, clips to my dash, and then has a little attachment that I can flip up. I can turn the phone sideways, up and down. But I can then put the phone, whether I'm looking at radar, whether I'm looking at maps, satellite, whatever it is, I can have it right there, and I can see the road right in front of me at the same time. I'm not looking down. I'm looking straight ahead the whole time, and that is a godsend, especially if you chase solo.
Absolutely.
So that's my number 2. All right, Serena, her number 2 is a radio or CB. She says, mentioned she liked that because a lot of them you can get the weather, the local weather radio station to hear the radio broadcasts or alerts. But she said it also helps you stay in touch with friends while you're chasing together. So that was good. And Jen, her number 2 is an iPad or a 360 camera, but something to record your chase, right? Something so that, again, like I was talking about earlier, you've got a way to, while you're enjoying the chase, you got ways that you're also recording it to review later and after the fact.
That's a good one.
So, all right, we are now at number 1. We're at everyone's number 1. So we're going to start with MJ. What was your number 1?
So Phil gave me special dispensation on this one because he told everybody that everybody's going to pick phone for their number one choice. But for storm spotting, again, specifically as we're doing that, the phone is really the Swiss Army knife that if you don't have one of those, you might as well not be storm spotting because it has all of the communication. So if you need to communicate, again, our purpose is out there to confirm things for the National Weather Service and tell the National Weather Service what it is we're seeing. Okay, we have ham radio to be able to do that, but you have to get that back to, to the net control person, and then they relay that to the National Weather Service. If you're not a ham radio operator, that phone is your way of communicating with the National Weather Service because they will take reports via social media. They will take reports via a web form. They will take reports via phone. As well. So if you have that, you're able to communicate with them. It's also navigation. It's what we use to navigate. If you're part of the Storm Spotter network, then most of the radar apps, of course, it's also for the radar apps. So, WeatherFront is a great one, RadarScope and various other ones as well. And most of those have the ability for people who are part of the Storm Spotter network to show up. So you'll be able to see where people are, where the spotters are. So again, Swiss Army knife, it does all the things, and it's the number one thing that if I didn't have it, I wouldn't be spotting. So
it does all the things. You sounded like Jen there for a sec.
Yeah, it does.
It does all the things. It does all the things. All right, Brady, we are at your number 1.
You're gonna have to help me out. Oh yeah, this is a must. Because guys,
this is a must. Oh yeah, that's right. This is a must.
This is a must. You have to have, when you are storm chasing, you have to have some sort of way to access weather models, or else what are you doing? Are you just going to be following, Reed Timmer around? Don't do that, by the way. So have a way to get models in WeatherFront. I'm not just saying that because we're sponsored by them. I mean, that does help, but I have become addicted to it. I can't stop using it.
It is really the best.
It's insane. Yeah, it's insane.
It's incredible.
And the thing I love about WeatherFront is it has all of the models in one place, and I can zoom in on areas and get really, really granular, and that's tough to do with some of the other apps. So this is an absolute must to have. And Phil, do we have a bonus as well? Because I do have to roll.
We do. If just a second here, I just got to get let me get it set up because I'm setting everybody's banner up here as we.
And I'm going to have to
cover this.
I'm going to have to go to the restroom here in a little bit too. Oh wait, just kidding. Not yet. Oh, not yet.
All right, Brady, what is your wild card before you leave?
This is essential. You have to have a thing. And I would recommend, you could do cat shirts, but for me, it's cat shirts, and you have to have enough of them because if you only have 3, you're going to be re-wearing them. And if you re-wear t-shirts, you're going to be smelling. And that's a problem. You do not want to be the guy or girl in the car that stinks. So pack enough t-shirts. And in my case, it's the cat t-shirts. That's actually
just
essential.
rub some Nutter Butters on it. It'll smell better.
I know. All right, guys, I gotta go. See you later.
Bye.
All right, see you, Brady.
Yeah.
See you, Brady.
Oh,
I'm gonna mute him while he goes as well.
That would be good.
All right, Maz, follow up with that. What is your number one?
Okay, so I'm channeling Brady on this one. Only it's extra underwear because I know it worked out great. Because if this is your first tornado or your first up close tornado, first you're gonna say it and then you're gonna do it. I'm just saying. All right, you're gonna be like sheep. All right. So anyway, so extra underwear. Keep it in the glove compartment.
Keep it in the glove compartment. That's where you're putting it. Huh?
Yeah. What if?
Well, that's where the extra one is. Yeah.
What if someone finds it? That'd be kind of awkward.
Well,
I'm gonna grab
the camera.
Whoa!
Who's
You can't try the camera.
Tidy whities. Who's picked tidy whities or mites?
I try the camera with that. That's what I use it for.
All right, Dina, what's your number one? What do you got?
All right.
Oh my God.
My power inverter. Okay. So this one plugs in.
She's just like, wow.
I told you I'm all about the power. Because I got to plug my laptop in. I want to use my laptop, and sometimes you got to have some like an actual plug. And what is it? More USB ports and US stuff. This thing is the best, and it's tiny. Like, all right, here's my phone. It's about the same size, so it's not that big. But here's where you can use the lighter port.
How big is your car battery?
I don't know, but we haven't killed a battery. We might have killed some tires in the past, but we haven't killed the battery. It's not like we're leaving it in there all day when we're not in the car. The car's running.
Right. I gotta admit, I have all those things too. I do. I have all those things too. So.
I know.
They are good. They are good.
All right, Greg, what do you got number one?
When I started storm chasing like a long time ago, I used an amazing app, which was called Microsoft Streets and Trips. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this, but Microsoft Streets and Trips was an amazing tool for navigation. And for anybody who's out there getting storm chasing, there's no one thing more important than navigation when you're storm chasing. Like it's so easy to get on to the wrong road. It's easy to end up being blocked by a lake or a river, and having good navigation is important. So Google Maps for me at this stage, because Microsoft discontinued Streets and Trips, and so for me it's Google Maps.
That's a good one.
That is good.
Sounds good. Yep. All right, my number one's been covered, but it is WeatherFront. This app on my iPhone has replaced my previous radar app. It's replaced my previous satellite app to be able to see satellite. Yep. It's replaced going to College of DuPage models on my as a website on a browser on my phone, which is really hard to do when you're trying to use a browser to check maps and models and all that kind of stuff. So it's replaced that. And it gives us observations, up-to-date observations. If you're a big weather geek, I mean, it even gives you the hotographs and SKU-T charts and all that. Like it is absolutely insane. But it came out last year while we were chasing, end of May or mid-May. And that's when it came out. And the minute I saw it, I'm like, okay, this has got everything I need. Now, I knew I would have to get used to it, right? Because you tend to want to go back to what you're used to and what's kind of common. And so I knew, I'm like, okay, it's different. So I know I'm going to kind of have to at least force myself to learn it. So I don't just go, it was just easier to use this app and this app and this app and this app, and I'll just fall back on that. So I did kind of, right, I took all the other apps off my phone so I couldn't use them. And I just kept that one because I knew it had everything I needed. So then I just got used to finding where I needed to find stuff. And now, like Brady says, I'm addicted to it. It's got everything I absolutely need, all in that one app. You can even download, Greg, you were talking about maps. You can download maps on WeatherFront. So when you get, what's that?
Android.
I
So-
know,
so-
Android.
Just get an iPhone, dude. Get an iPhone or an
Just
iPad.
get an iPhone. That's
Get
it.
an iPad or something. But you can download maps, so you can so when you get into bad coverage areas and you have a hard time getting coverage, the maps are all downloaded right there, down to the street level and everything. It's and there's so many new things that have come out as well lately, but just an absolute must for me. Like if there was only one thing I could take storm chasing,
Yeah.
it's my WeatherFront app.
I have app.
And those
envy.
guys are always updating that app.
Yeah.
I
They
love
are.
it. And the one thing Maz was or MJ was saying is, with him spotting, the one thing I like about it is it does have that distance calculator.
Yes.
So, like sometimes when you're looking at a storm, I'm not good at depth perception or distance. I couldn't tell you if it's a mile or 5 miles. So you can use it, like it shows your spot, of course, where you are, and then you can kind of like do the distance. So if you do a spotter, you can say I'm 3 miles southwest of
Yes.
this
It's an awesome feature.
supercell. Because I was always afraid to give spotter reports because I am not good at distance. If you're looking at a big field, I can't tell what's a mile away. I don't know.
That's cool.
Agree.
Awesome feature.
Awesome.
All right, number 1 for Serena. She said old school Delorme maps.
Alarm.
Delorme.
That
Delorme.
just it's
What
just-
is so
paper
she said here's what she said. She said the big red books where every inch equals a mile.
Yeah,
and you
the
can
big
see all the
atlases.
roads. You can chase without technology, but you can't chase without a map.
It's a good one.
That is a good one, but my question is have you ever seen these when she comes storm chasing with us? Does she bring this along?
Probably because we don't have the room.
It could be.
Yeah.
Could be, but it's just I was like, wow, that's number 1 for her. But I've never seen her use them. But it's a good point. If you don't know how to use a real map like that, you're in trouble. And Jen also said WeatherFront
Yeah.
was her number 1. She said best radar app on the market, WeatherFront. So got that. All right, now folks. So that was our top 5. I don't know if you agreed, disagreed. Feel free in the chat to comment on if you think we missed something or if you agree, obviously, with something we did. But we're going to finish with this. So I told everyone to bring a wild card, bring something unique and different that you might think you're the only one maybe that might bring this on a chase or something that's old school, or maybe it's just something completely different, whatever it is. But we said bring a wild card. So we are starting with hold on here, MJ. Number 1, MJ. I gotta hold on. I gotta type this in. Drum roll. Yep. Oh, darn it. I'm rushed.
I can just say what it is, and then
All right.
that would be fine.
Here we go. MJ, what is? Let me put you in the big screen. What is your
So
wild card?
It's kind of been mentioned. I think Jen maybe mentioned it first in one of her top groups, but an handheld anemometer. Just again, storm spotting. If we have that, we can be accurate about telling them what the wind speed is, and the National Weather Service likes to know that. I laugh because there's a lot of folks in our storm spotting group that kind of stay at home and they look out and they will report to me, because oftentimes I'm the net control, and they'll report to me that the wind is really strong, and it's like, well, thanks, but that doesn't tell us anything, So having that is a nice thing. It's not something you need to have, but it's a nice thing to have.
Yeah. That's a good one.
That is
good.
one.
That is a good one. All right, Maz, what was your wild card?
It's more specific for Phil than anything. But it's a camera shutter, because Phil has a tendency to pee right in front of his bumper, right when the camera's going. So it's one of the good. Now you have one in the back too, so you got
I know.
cameras all over the
I'm
place.
in trouble.
You're gonna need to bring a bunch of tape or something just to cover those up, or a funnel and a 2-liter bottle, a Diet Coke or something. So.
Oh God.
Don't think I haven't gone similar routes when solo chasing in the past.
When you're driving.
Yeah.
I gotta ask one thing. Is your cameras, do they do like at night? can they pick up stuff like? I'm just wondering because I've actually had to pee once, like on the side of the road, but it was dark. And I'm making sure
like my
I
dash
know I'm
cams,
in the right place.
they can, but it's not like it doesn't have night vision or anything like
Okay.
that.
Woo!
So yeah, it's still not really great definition at night.
Just checking.
All right, so that was Maz. All right, next up we got Dina. What is your wild card?
All right, so mine is the phone mount, but it's funny because like a couple years ago, Serena and I both needed to get one when we got to where we were driving, and we went to Walmart. Don't buy the $10 one. This one's about $30, and I know that's a little more expensive, but it's the kind that has like it's like a sticky suction cup. But the thing never comes off. Like it's really hard to get off. So her and I both had our phones and our cameras up. It worked really well. And even when I took it off, finally got it off, it still worked. But you can buy the little like sticky things on Amazon for a couple bucks if it gets dusty or something. But those things were the best. I still have mine. I still bring it every year. Love it.
Yeah, those ones with the sticky suction cups. Are crazy sticky. Like, yeah, they'll stick to pretty much anything.
They do.
And sometimes just a little hint, and I remembered this. You guys remember, some of you are old enough to remember those wacky wall crawlers. They were like octopuses that would kind of work their way back down the wall because they'd stick with their legs. All you do is you wash it with some warm water and soap, wash that sticky cup, and that washes a lot of the dust off of it and gets it back to its sticky self again.
I believe it's octopi, by the way.
Sorry.
Octopi.
Sorry. You are
call
correct.
them octopussies? Is that what you
No,
said?
I didn't say anything like that.
That's a 007 movie.
No,
Keep it clean.
Nothing. All right, Greggles, what is your wild card?
All you have to do one time, being from Canada, all you have to do one time is forget your passport when you drive down to the border to never forget your passport again.
Oh, God.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
I gotta have my passport, and that's my wild card.
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
Wow is right. So what did you miss because of that?
I honestly can't even remember, but I think it was at the point where it was just like, you're having a bad day, and that one thing leads to another, and then you're just like, finally, you're just like, I'm just going home. And it was like 10 years ago, but I have not forgotten the passport since.
Did they say that too? Just go home.
Just go home.
Just go home.
I can't remember though, Greg. Do they check your passport when you're leaving or only when you're coming back?
Both.
Because you could get totally screwed, right?
Oh.
They do check it.
Well,
that's Mexico.
Like, when you're going in for Canadians going into the States, they check you need a passport, and they do check it and everything like that. But but then coming back into Canada, you also need a passport, but you're Canadian, so if you don't have it, I don't think they can.
They're probably nice enough to just let you in, right?
Yeah.
In Canada, they're so nice. They just like
anybody in here.
How was the hockey game for you, by the way? How were both hockey games, by the way?
Wow.
Yeah.
Boom!
Whoa, wow.
Drop that mic.
Mic drop. That's it.
that was
Wow.
that was.
All right. So my wild card is a tire repair kit.
Oh yeah.
Sensible.
Yeah, it has come in handy a couple times now already. Serena once she got a flat tire and I had this whole kit, had actually never used it before, and it's got this puncture tool. So you kind of have to create when you find the hole, you then have to like make it a little bigger in case it's too small. So it's this puncture tool that you
Ladies,
like that.
It looks like a wine corkscrew.
Yep, and
wine bottle corkscrew.
You do a little of that, and then you put this piece of rubber in it, and you pop it down, you push it in really hard, and then you pull it out really quick, and it leaves that it basically ties it off or it closes that hole, and then you've got your inflator juice, like your special sauce that you put in there and.
What are we talking about?
It's in front of the car again.
and it helps seal it because now all that juice is inside, and then you've got the pump, and so then you just pump it. The pump goes to your lighter outlet, and it fills it up.
Yeah, I want to change my answer now. Mama G has the right answer. We should have all said it, and that's chains and a snatch rope, and that should be on everyone's list.
What the heck is a snatch rope?
Like
It's
a
like you're to pull a car out of the ditch or something, or out of the mud.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
I didn't know the name for that.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yep,
But I mean, that's
absolutely.
a great answer.
All right, that is a good answer. And then I'll finish with Serena's wild card is make sure you bring some good tunes and snacks.
Yeah.
You know, as Greg talked about, storm chasing is 90% boring as hell and 10% fun and excitement. And so you got to have something to get you through the 90% of the time, which is good. And then Jen's wild card is get yourself some good radar leggings.
Oh, yeah.
Or some fun chasing gear that you can wear just so that helps with your attitude, have a good time doing what you're doing, all that good stuff. So that is our top 5, ladies and gentlemen. Hope that helped you out. Hope you learned a little something. You picked something up. Some of you in the chat had some great stuff as well.
Yeah.
But so good.
Some of y'all been drinking a little too much in the chat too. Just saying.
You think so? Do we need some moderation going on in there? Mama G's in there, so she's got things covered.
What's everybody's favorite snack? If you're in the chat, what's your favorite snack? Leave
Licorice. I gotta have licorice.
Really?
For a long trip. Licorice. Twizzlers.
Twizzlers, that's what it is, yeah. I gotta have combos. Yum yum.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk about combos in the chat, actually.
Was there?
But yeah,
love
Cheez-Its.
those.
Mama G said Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
For me, it's kind of weird, but I like pork rinds. Like I like chicharrones.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Gotta have your pork rinds chasing. Yeah. Okay. They're good. I agree. I wouldn't be my top chase one, but
Peanut butter pretzels.
donuts. Justin Wind Dancer said donuts.
Beef jerky.
Storm chasing gal wants to know if Brady's still in the restroom. I think he is. Holly Berry.
Mini pork rinds.
Holly Berry beef jerky. That's good. I also try and bring some healthy snacks, right? So I'm not just eating crap on the whole drive there and drive back. And sometimes to save money, I'll just bring a jar of peanut butter and a dozen buns, hamburger buns.
Oh yeah.
And just make some peanut butter sandwiches on the trip. Just helps you from having to spend a lot of money at fast food joints, eat crappy food. But try and keep it healthy. Protein bars, all that kind of stuff are good.
Yeah, I like my protein bars. I like the combos, the Nutty Buddies. Those are good.
Ooh, somebody mentioned Blue Diamond Smokehouse almonds.
Those are good.
Oh yeah,
Those are good.
Ones.
There,
one.
Here we go. Blue Diamond Smokehouse.
Yum yum
almonds.
yum. And those kind of fill you up.
I gotta take off, gang.
Yeah.
All right.
Good to see everybody.
You got a ham radio appointment or something?
I do. Yes. I got it. Yep.
All right. Well, let's. Hey,
everybody.
We'll send the chat on their way as well. Thanks everybody for tuning in while we recorded this. We'll try and cut these into some small little short videos as well. But we appreciate all of you tuning in and watching this recording and getting the band back together. But we will. Let's just quick go around the horn. Greg, what are you up to, and where can people follow you and find what you're doing?
Man, I have just been traveling, doing photography for the last couple of months, and I got a lot of that coming up over the next few months as well. So, and then hopefully get a little chasing in. Although it's going to be a little bit difficult this year because of the whole border situation, but. We'll see. I'm not really sure what's going to happen yet. So
you look. I would not cross only because you look too Canadian. Like you, like you are. I see you, and I see a prototypical Canadian, and I think they're gonna like see you in a minute.
You need a silver medal.
Mm-hmm.
You need a silver medal. Is what you need.
Oh, that's painful.
Wow,
Man,
guys. Guys,
Right
Coming
there.
up with the
way,
goal.
way too soon for those.
For you.
jokes. Way,
For you,
way,
yes.
way too
Yes.
soon.
Ah.
Way too
God,
soon.
I mean, that was twice. Like, it wasn't just
Like-
one; it was both teams.
Like 2034 would be too soon.
We love you, Greg. We
Like,
love you, man.
We love Greg.
What does anybody in your country associate themselves to now? Like, what's your identity as a country at this point?
Back bacon.
Okay, so I was actually thinking about this today. Like, what would I say? Because I knew somebody would say something, and I was gonna have a clever comeback about how our prime minister can talk in full sentences, or something like that. I was gonna go down that road somehow, or something about pedophile, but I just decided to take the high road and just laugh at everyone's joke, and so
I didn't make fun of you, Greg.
no, Dina, you didn't. You know what? You didn't, Dina, and that's because you're a good person.
No, it's
And I
because
want you
she's
to come
shopping.
chasing with us.
She's shopping for
Greg with
more
us.
like Chargers.
I've got plenty. I don't need any more.
All right, Dina, what have you been up to lately? Where can people find what's going on in your life?
I mean, I've been working on my new job since September. I love it. Getting to work with like cool space satellites and forecast around the globe, which is very cool. Learning a lot more about forecasting around the globe with certain countries that don't have like good weather data. Like being in the United States, I will tell you, we have the premier weather. We have the most radar information, data, discussions. There's some countries you look up something, they might issue a yellow warning and they give nothing. They give you no background whatsoever. You're like, are you testing?
So are they? You're based out of Finland, though, right? Like the company?
Yes, the company is based out of Finland.
That's pretty cool.
So I get to actually put a satellite over like a high impact weather event. I actually get to tell it, you go there, you look at that. And then I do the forecasting around it, and it's just super cool. And then I get online with my coworkers, like kind of like this, and I've got people from all over the world. Love it. It's so cool.
Is it like a PlayStation remote that moves that satellite around, or what's it?
I could tell you, but it's top secret.
Got it.
You know?
Understood.
You just got a question, Dina, from Ghosty Boy 4489. Have you ever looked at the weather in New Zealand?
Yes. I look in New Zealand all the time. Yeah, every day.
Wow.
So I got to look at pretty much everybody. But yeah, and I'm getting to learn like how much rain they get on the South Island on the west side, but nobody lives right there, so it's okay. It's mainly Christchurch in the North Island. So like I'm really getting to know my weather around the world. Right now it's like Australia's just raining like crazy. So them in Brazil right now.
Maz, what have you been up to? Where can people?
I've been spending, most of my
find you?
time I've been just hanging out on Google Play Store, waiting for WeatherFront to drop, and I just wait.
Yes,
I'm waiting
Maz.
and waiting. No, I've just been working a lot and seeing family and traveling and stuff.
Hey, there's a really quick way for you to be able to get WeatherFront. Just
I'm not
trade
gonna
in
go
your
buy
phone,
an
get an iPhone. Trade in your phone,
I
get
don't
an
want
iPhone.
to downgrade.
Upgrade.
I don't wanna downgrade.
Can't
Oh.
do it. Can't do it.
You realize 60% of the U.S. population has iPhones, right?
Yeah, then there's.
Okay.
Okay, I better
Just-
be careful.
Just
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
just want to let you know. All right, and I've been I'm in this. I think I shared with you guys. So this Storm Chaser coaching
Oh yeah.
that was set up by Trey Greenwood, who we had on the podcast a couple times. He does Convective Chronicles on YouTube. Really smart guy. And then he did that with, if you guys remember Gabe, he was from Chaser Chat, the Chaser Chat podcast, the big beard. So they set that up, this Storm Chaser coaching, and they've got Aaron Jajak, and they've got Michael Binsky, and they've got, a number of folks, and I'm trying to think of all of them, Hunter Folks, Kyle Gillette, Brad Arnold. I'm trying to think through everybody that's on that list, but anyway, they've got some great people that are a part of that. And anyway, I'm helping host a lot of that's their chaser sessions on their Discord. They all run it through their Discord, and it's pretty cool. It's kind of a neat thing. And the fun part about it is I can, if the session starts at 7:00, I show up at 6:58 and I hit start, and I just get to say, "Hey, so what are you talking about tonight?" And chit chat with them a little bit. I don't have to prep anything. I don't have to prepare anything. I don't have to make videos. I don't have to make scripts. I don't have to any of that stuff.
Show up and have a good time.
Yep, that's what it is. So it's just kind of something fun I'm doing right now. But
Do you get to drink?
Cool.
I could. I can't swear on that show, so I've got to be really careful. I didn't swear tonight, so that was pretty good.
You did one time.
Shocking.
Did I?
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
No.
you did. Yeah, you did.
Lie.
Early on. Yeah,
Lies.
no, you did.
You sit on a throne of lies, Mr. Griggles. But anyway, I can't, and so I have to be a little bit careful about that. But
Yeah.
anyway, so all right,
well,
so we're gonna say.
I'm out.
All right, I'm ending the stream. So chat, thanks for joining us. We're gonna
Bye, guys.